every level attracts new devil. I got to my dream and it attracted new devil. What was the devil? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christy. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe right below here, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment, don't forget to share, and don't forget to... Am I missing something? True. If you did not learn anything in your whole life, in this whole video I've been making so far, know this: dreams come true, and it starts from here. It starts from here. Next question I want to ask myself, and then I'll reply to it. In that way, you will understand from me and feel my experience so far in Canada. So the first question was, did I feel my dream came to reality? Yes, it did came to reality. It really, yeah. Just like I told you guys, if your dream does not fear you, it is not a dream. A dream has to fear you. If you want to do something in life and the thought of it doesn't sound so impossible, it is not a dream. Go ahead and dream again. That is not a dream. A dream is so impossible, but it is possible. So the second question, did I struggle with anything? A lot. yes, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people that came to Canada, and I'm happy people are beginning to speak up, because it's as if like our life has been structured in a way that we don't have to talk, or we don't have to speak, or we don't have to we only have to show ourselves when things are going right for us. Let me tell you the truth. It's a thing to come to Canada, and it's another thing to survive in Canada. I struggled. Well, I'm still struggling. As a matter of fact, yes, I'm still struggling. I don't have anything, like, I don't have everything figured out. I mean, nobody ever have things figured out, right? But I feel like when you come to Canada, and if you don't know anybody, not even a friend, and not even a family member, when I say knowing people, I mean people that really care about you. Be people, including your family. If you really know anybody, maybe you're a family member or a friend that really care about you, it's gonna be easy for you here in Canada. But if you do not know anybody, especially when the people that you know do not really care about you, please don't worry about it. You're not the only one struggling. I know a lot of people are gonna watch this video. You're not the only one struggling. A lot of us are struggling as well. Just that the thing is, you just have to keep going. Yes, because I struggled a lot. When I came into Canada, I was glad that I had a help bring me to the location of where I was going, but that was it. That was it. All the while, I have been fending for myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud that I went through that process and I learned a lot. I was not able to give up, not able to say, no, I can't do this anymore. Do you know why I said no like that? Do you know why I couldn't say no, that I can't do this anymore? It's because it is my dream. And let me chip in something to you. Just because it's a dream doesn't mean that you wouldn't have to struggle when you reach there. Every level attracts new devil. I got to my dream and it attracted new devil. What was the devil? Due to the circumstances around getting into Canada, I have to struggle with getting a job because things are becoming so tight in this country that it is not easy for an immigrant or student to get a job because the population is growing by the day, and people, not just the population, the amount of companies that they have, or the, let me say, the housing, because I also struggle with the housing at some point. Yes, I did struggle with the housing at some point. Not just me, I'm speaking for a lot of people as well, because a lot of people are still struggling even till now. The housing, there's no housing enough for immigrant coming in. So all of this can throw you out balance. You don't want to spend all the money that you came in here in Canada and spend it all in hotel, because a night in hotel is gonna feed you for like 1 month here in Canada. A night, yeah, the money that you spend a night will feed you 1 month in Canada. Yeah, you surprised? Yeah. So you don't want to spend all those money in hotel. Yeah, when I came in, I stayed in hotel 2 weeks. Imagine how much I spent. I spent a lot of money before I moved into a place that I was staying. I had to stay in a place that, like, I don't know if you have been following me. If you go back, you can see the video that I did. I think that was on my Facebook. The video that I came into Canada, when I started making video, you understand that I was in this house. Let me tell you, the house you stay in this Canada can actually make you depressed. That house that I was in made me so depressed. I was always so sad because, I mean, the house is cheap. It's cheap, quite alright, but then you have to share with 4 people. Me making it 5 persons. Like, it's not making sense. And you guys have to share a kitchen, share the restroom, share everything, the spoon, the plates. You understand? All your movement, share one particular. Your movement is actually restricted. There are some places that you have to, some houses that you come in and they tell you that you don't have to make call, or probably when you make call, by the so time to so time, you are not allowed to make call. You know, all this restriction. So many landlords have their rules and regulations, and it's all pointed out mostly at the immigrant. Because of what? We do not know our rights. We are new, so they take advantage of it. So don't think that when you come into Canada you won't struggle with one thing or the other. You will. That is the honest truth. Yeah, I struggled with that one first, and then I started looking for job. In my mind, when I was coming into Canada, I didn't know that. I felt like maybe when I arrived, because I've been watching a lot of people's videos, you know, all this kind of thing. The thing is that they don't tell us very well. They don't analyze it of, like, tell us so things, what we are going to see. They just say, hey, come to Canada, apply for your job before coming, you get job. I just did. So when I arrived, I started looking for job. I thought that maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, I will get job. 3 weeks, no job. 1 month, no job. But by the grace of God, after 1 month, I was able to get a job. And the job that I got, I had to force in myself to that job because I really needed a job. I couldn't bear the thought that I don't have a means of income, and still yet I keep spending money. I had to feed. You can't be in the country and not feed. And yes, I brought the foodstuffs, but sometimes you feel like you want to buy some things. There is no way, even if you bring heaven and earth in this country, there is no way you wouldn't want to spend some money. And trust me, each time you go out there to ever try to spend something outside, $20 or more is coming out of your pocket. And when you spend it, by the time you spend it, like 5 times $100 is out of your pocket. So you see, it's not making sense at all. So yeah, I forced myself into the job. So I started working. Yeah, I started working for, and because the place that I got job was for Indian. Yeah, I started working for India. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They were the worst people to work with. I tell you, because they use you and exhaust the whole money out of you. Sorry. Exhaust the whole money out of you until you have no life inside. Yeah, I did a lot. I mean, I did a lot of work for those people. Yes, I'm not against they pay me well, but a job that is supposed to be shared between 5 person, one person will do it, and they still, when you're done with the job, they will be like, what have you been doing since? You didn't even finish the job. What is the meaning of that? Does it mean that I've been standing? Does it mean that I've been doing nothing all this while? You gave me a job that is 5 person that is supposed to do it, and you gave it to one person. It's not making sense at all. And as a matter of fact, I wasn't even trained very well for the job. Like, they just bump you into a job and expect you to know what you don't really know. Because one thing I know is that whenever you or wherever you are employed in Canada, you are gonna get training. Then after like 3 weeks, I got fired. Yes, let me tell you guys something. When they say that someone was fired, you expected to be angry or so many things and not feel it at all. Guys, I got fired and I was happy. I got fired and I was happy. I will keep saying it. Because my mental health at that place was at stake. Like, imagine waking up every morning to know that you're going to work, and the place that you're gonna work is not adding to, like, it's gonna break you down, so many things. And as a matter of fact, I live in a different city that I work. I had to always transport myself, wake up early in the morning and still go to school, from school go to work and still come back, and everything was so stressful. I was struggling. So later on, I lost my job. I stayed at home and I wasn't earning any money. I started looking for job again, and after 1 month, yeah, this time around it took me another 1 month. Yeah, after 1 month, I got another job, and I was so grateful. Through a referral, yeah, I got the second job that I had through, I was referred. That is what I always tell people. No matter what, when you have a job, refer your friend. There's 50-50 that when you refer a friend, that they're gonna get the job. And there's 50% chance that when you refer a friend, that they're not gonna get it. So it's better to try and not to try, right? So I got referred, and luckily for me, I got a job. And the job has been what I have been doing now, that have been sustaining me for a while now, and I'm so grateful. Yes, I'm still working. I'm still working under a minimum wage because there's no job. That is the honest truth. There's no job. There's no job. There's a lot of population. There's a lot of people, and there's not enough company, enough job to contain a lot of people. And not just that, inflation is getting bad. Things are really getting expensive. The cost of living, so many other things. So that was all that I've been struggling. And then school starts, you start to struggle with your schedule and how many hour shift that you're gonna work that will be able to pay your school fees and so many other things. And I'm lucky. Like, each time I look back all that I've been through, because yeah, I'm happy. Each time I look back and all of all that I've been through, I am so grateful to this level that I am. And it's 1 year now. It's 1 year this April, and I am so grateful to God that I no longer feel those weight of struggle. Yes, I am still struggling. Don't get that out of your head. I am still struggling because I haven't started making so much money. I mean, I'm getting there one day. Yes, because I have to profess it to reality for it to come. I'm getting there one day, but at least it's getting better. And one more thing I can tell you that can put you into depression in this country is their winter period. I think their winter period is a period that is caused. It has this depressing state that can mess with your head because of the darkness and so many other things. But I feel like in this country, if you have enough money, there's no way taking so much shifts, taking so much hours working. It's not. I don't advise it. Why do you have to work so much? You just have to take 20 hours, 30 hours, and you are okay. Why do you have to work 40? Why do you have to work 60 hours? I feel 60 hours, people that do 3 jobs, is crazy. It's not normal. Call it anything you want to call it, but it's not normal at all.